layers. And now I'm going to insert a new symbol. It's going to be a graphic symbol, and it's going to be called cat. Let's start working on that graphic symbol. File, import to library, cat walk cycle stack, select all layers, and convert them to keyframes. Well, that's strange. Where'd they go? Here's cat. File, import to library, cat walk cycle stack, open, select all frames, convert to keyframes, and import. There we go. Well, let's just run this and make sure it looks right. Okay, looks great. So let's get out of the graphic symbol and back to the cityscape. And we're going to take the cat symbol and bring it over here. Now it's very, very small, so we're going to make it huge. Shift key so that I don't distort it. And now, let me temporarily close the library, and I'll right click and create motion tween. So I'm going to go all the way to the end of our video. This is the end, yes, and I'm going to keep my cat in the same spot. He's going to stay in the same spot as his background scrolls. So watch how this looks. There we go. So I'm going to hide this top layer. I'm going to hide this layer, and I'm going to put another much smaller cat in here. So I need another layer. And this layer goes underneath the top two hidden layers. So I'm going to drag it down. Here it is, underneath the top two hidden layers. I'm going to go to the beginning. I'm going to grab the cat and put him here. Hold the shift key while I make him a little larger. Not too much larger. And I'm going to, again, create a motion tween. I'm now going to go to the very end of my video. Well, hang on. And he's going to stay in the exact same spot. So now let me unhide my top layer and let me unhide my top cat. And now let me go to the beginning of my video and let's see how it looks. And I don't really love the fact that the cats are right one in back of the other, so I think I'm going to move this back guy. I'm going to move him over here so they're not totally lined up. Okay, and let's see how this looks. To go back to the beginning of the video, I think I want this guy just a little higher up. There we go. Let's see how that looks. All right. I'm thinking that it would be nice if the tree were in front of the cat, so I'm going to move the tree up a layer. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning and see how that looks. I like it. Okay, so you can see how the city becomes animate layers and the cat becomes a graphic symbol. And if I click on one of the cats, you can see right in this is the graphic symbol of the cat. But if I go back to scene 1, and then you can see the entire thing. Now, if you just hit Control and Test, you can see what the final movie is going to look like. So it creates a fantastic optical illusion of motion, but the cats aren't really moving at all. It's actually the landscape that is moving. So there you go. I'm going to X out of this. I'm going to go from output to timeline, and I don't think there's anything else I need to tweak here. Perhaps I can give this guy a sidewalk. So this bottom layer is the gradient, and maybe just above the gradient, I want to make another layer. So I'm adding another layer. I'm going to go here and pick like a gray for a sidewalk. Okay, I'll use the rectangle tool. I'll go to the very beginning of my video. And let's see how this looks now. And the sidewalk doesn't have to scroll because it's all the same color. So let me just hit Control and test one last time and see how our movie looks. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to change from output to timeline. We're going to do File, Save As. Scrolling, walk, cycle, cat. And now that we've saved it, I'm going to do File, Export, Export Video. And let's see how it looks. It might be in my documents folder. It's encoding in the media coder, and now it should be done. So let's go here to the desktop. There's my finished movie.